Hello. I hope this is working. I did something weird, but I think I got better at the settings. So let's get to it. Man, do you ever have those days where you wake up and you still feel sleepy? Have some iced coffee. Guess what else I have? Sparkling water. Whoa. That's good, but whoa, it's strong. I can't believe I have this much money. That's crazy. I feel like a pro. Look, year 2 with that much. I saw this little short video by Junimo B. I think it was her, not Lumi. Either one. They're kind of confusing because they both have purple hair. Anyways, I love those little videos. But she was talking about types of people who play this game. And there's people who use the Wikipedia all the time, then the mod people, and then the ones that are just kind of crazy or messy or something. And they have a bunch of gold and they have a bunch of stuff everywhere. It's this one. This one is just wild. And I think I'm going to do a remodel, a renovation or something of this farm. And I think it'd be good because I do have a lot of stuff and I have a lot of gold. It's just really messy. But for now, I'm going to get back to this one. What am I going to talk about today? I think I'm going to talk about breakups, new relationships, and dating again. And by that I mean, oh, thank you for the bread. When do you think it's good to start dating again after you broke up with someone? And I think that this is different for everyone, of course, because it all depends on how your relationship ended. Did you end it because you were finished? And then if you were finished, were you finished for a long time? And then you decided to break up, which kind of makes you feel like in your head, the relationship has been over for longer than it was actually over for, right? And if that's the case, then when do you start dating again? I think it's always good to have time to yourself because it's not that everyone loses themselves in a relationship, but I think you should have time to yourself just to get back to who you are. You know what I mean? I can't really tell how long I've usually waited for, but every single time there's like a good chunk of me just not even feeling anything for anyone. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't. It feels kind of like, man, I don't want to be with anyone like that. But not in an angry way, just more of like a, you just don't, it's just off right now. Like your feelings. Does that make sense? I don't know, but today we have a sleepy stream because yesterday I rode my bike for so long. Like the whole day pretty much. It was kind of an accident. It wasn't supposed to be the whole day. It was supposed to be half the day. But then I had to turn around and come back. And that part was an accident. So I'm recovering from that. 'Cause that was a long time on the bike. And there were so many hills. It was so hot. And 2 days before that, I also did another long ride. So I don't know if I was fully recovered or not. Even though the day in between, I pretty much just rested. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. Because I just wanted to ride my bike. But now I want to eat a bunch. But then I'm too tired to eat. So it's really weird. Is that how people feel when they do a marathon? I want to do that actually, but after that, I bet you want to sleep and eat. Like at the same time, if it's possible. Because that's how I feel right now. I want to sleep and eat. So if I'm yawning and stuff, I'm so sorry. It's just my body. This is always fun. Okay, let's look at the relationships. We're supposed to be focusing on this. I haven't gotten to the big cutscenes here. Oh my gosh. Ew, it's gonna be nasty if I tell you this. I drink the coffee, and since I'm also having sparkling water, you know, you burp. You burp if you drink a lot of sparkling water. I had coffee, and then I had a little burp, and it was kind of like Oreos. Is that weird? Or are Oreos on my brain? Actually, I bought some yesterday because I went to the store. I didn't want to leave my house again after I got off my stinking bike. And I bought a lot of food actually, but I couldn't really eat it. I had a good amount, but not the amount that I bought. So I still bought Oreos and some other snacks, and I haven't even opened them yet. Maybe they're just on my brain because I know that I have them. Ah, I forgot. Okay. Penny, Leah, Sebastian, Emily. They all have just one heart. We can go do that. We can go give them a gift and say hello. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go say hello to ya. Oh, yeah. Here I come. When I got home yesterday, I watched Pride and Prejudice for the first time. And I've always seen so many things about Pride and Prejudice, but I've never watched it. And I think it was a perfect timing because I was too mellow to change it if I didn't like it at first. And I'm so proud of myself because usually whenever I start watching a movie and I have a question, I just look up what happens. You know what I mean? And so I started watching that, and I immediately wanted to look up who ends up together and stuff like that. And I kept telling myself, no, just watch it. You don't need to look it up, just watch it. And I did, finally. Can you believe that? I'm so proud of myself. Who likes fried mushroom? Leah? I don't know. Let's just take a bunch of dessert. We've got some coffee. I've got a flower. I think that should be enough. I liked that movie. Actually, it made me look up Jane Austen. And I didn't know so much about her life. I've only heard about her here and there. Oh, Leah's birthday is tomorrow. So if we give her an extra gift tomorrow. No. Oh my gosh. I was trying to view the quest. Is this an exercise class? Oh, okay. Just turning. Are you breaking a sweat? No. I didn't want to jinx it though. Yes. Here I come. Oh, is this a scene for Harvey? Granny, you were watching me? No, I'm just here. I didn't want anyone to know. Least of all you. What? There's a whole class of people. I'm just trying to stay healthy. As you get older, it requires more effort. You know, you don't have to explain yourself to me. Just do it. That's okay. It happens. Also, you might not be used to this type of exercise. He's probably used to walking around, which is also good for you. Don't tell everyone in town that I'm doing dance aerobics, okay? When will that ever come up? When will I ever go to someone and be like, oh my gosh, did you know that Harvey does dance aerobics? Whatever, man. Not even gonna think about it. You're welcome. Oh, there she is. Okay, what can I give her? Let's try these. Ah, okay. Yep, you're welcome. I love the way everything looks when it's covered in fresh snow. Me too. Okay, bye. Who else is in here? Oh, sorry, I did that right in the microphone. I was trying to look at this. Not go in there. Trying to keep the heart of fishing alive. I'll pay 300 grand to any fishing enthusiasts who catches 3 largemouth bass. Good luck, Willie. Okay, sure. Let's do what we came here to do. Let's go give out these gifts. Okay. Maybe she likes cookies. Oh, okay. Is that her neutral answer? Be careful. An icicle doesn't fall on your head. What? Okay, thanks. How often does that happen? Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Who's that? Does he like chocolate cake? Okay, he does. Manu! And I can't help but feel bitter about it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not really on that track because I got a strawberry for you, girl. Yay, hi. Look at how happy she is to see me. Don't you think my snowman looks kind of like you? The one outside of her house? What? Let me go get the fishing rod and let's go look at that snowman. What? Looks like me? The heck? That'd be cool if they updated it so it starts to look like the farmer. Like I have this hat on and everything. Then when you go look at the snowman, it actually looks like you. That'd be really cute. Okay, we need 3 of these largemouth bass. Are these all yams? So many worms in the ground. That's the snowman. Does it look like me? This girl is just smitten. She sees us in everything she does. That's why I think she's a good partner in this. That's so cute. Oh, okay. I watched the new Jumanji too, and it's just so cute. But I still like the old one better. Actually, the second one, there's a lot of cussing in it. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm okay with cussing, but that was supposed to be a kid's movie because the original Jumanji is a book, right? I can't remember if it's a children's book, but I didn't think it was supposed to have that much like cussing and stuff. Okay, 1. Yes. But it was so interesting, and I kind of cried, but I don't know if I was crying just because I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes I just cry so easily when something's really cute, when something's really cool. Yeah, even cool. I'll cry. Usually because I just feel so like excited or amused. I don't know. Oh, that was a sturgeon? Why was it so easy? I just feel like, oh my gosh. My mouth is open. I was frozen. That's how I feel. And then tears come to my eyes. Does that happen to anyone else? It's not like I'm crying like, not like that. Just 1 tear or 2. And then I usually laugh a little bit because it's funny that I'm crying. Yay! Okay, we have all of them. Do we have to go talk? Yes, we do. But he's probably at the saloon, so it's easy. Yay! I'm glad we figured out that when it says 2 days, it's counting today, so tomorrow would be the final day. So you pretty much just have to... Look who it is. Here you go. Okay. Do you ever think back on your old self with shame and embarrassment? I used to feel a little bit embarrassed, but not because of me or the decisions I made. Just embarrassed, like, wow, I can't believe it, you know. But I haven't done anything to feel shameful about. And I shouldn't feel embarrassed about my life or the decisions that I made. When I feel embarrassed, it's just like oh, I can't believe that happened. So it's not really something I did. You know what I mean? Like, I did do something, but I found myself in a situation that was like, oh no, my decision led me to this situation. That's so embarrassing that this situation happened. But not really me. You know what? Does that make sense? I guess it's just part of growing up. Yeah. There's no time. Anyways, I wanted to go back to Pride and Prejudice because it was so cute and I didn't think it was going to be that cute. first off, it's during the time where people are like just proposing right and left, and there's no kissing or anything like that. So I feel like it's cute in that way. It's like old kind of romance. But I like that it wasn't like over the top in that kind of way, like physically. Why did so many movies get into that? When did we go in that direction? At the end of the movie, I'm gonna spoil it because it's been out for hundreds of years. You could have read the book in 1786 when it came out. Okay? I don't know. Or maybe that's when she first wrote it, and then they edited it. They edited it, and then it was published for real. Either way, I had time, okay? Mrs. Darcy ends up with Miss Bennet, who is Elizabeth, because there's a lot of Miss Bennets, because they have 5 daughters. And Elizabeth is the one that it's centered around, but Jane is like the prettiest, and she wants to get with the richest man, who is Mr. Bingley. I think that's the name. Bingley. Anyways, I cried. I cried at the end. And they don't really kiss or anything. You want to know what's crazy? I was crying at the part where she goes out for a walk. And she loves walking. Elizabeth, I mean. She goes out for a walk. And I'm just thinking, oh, is this guy going to be out there waiting for her? And he's not there waiting for her. So she's just sitting there. And then it shows him just walking. And, oh my gosh. Before they even start talking to each other, I was crying. I was only crying whenever he was walking towards her. Isn't that crazy? Why was I crying? What is this? Star Drop Tea. Oh yeah, that doesn't do anything for you, but everyone pretty much loves it. So let's see who I can give this to give us a little boost. We need a boost. Maybe Elliot, Abigail, or Shane. But I already gave a gift to Shane. So maybe Elliot or Abigail? Even though Abigail is probably sleeping. Elliot should be in here. No, he's not. Okay. It's only 8 p.m. But his little cabin's probably closed, right? I always forget that I have these. Oh yeah, and that's why I wanted to talk about dating. I think dating is really interesting. And especially when you look back. I mean, we don't really know that much unless you watch like a movie that's supposed to be from that time. And kissing is scandalous, right? And being alone without a chaperone is scandalous. Just like Bridgerton. So scandalous. But that's only for like the ladies, right? I mean, ladies by, like, if you want to marry into money and all that stuff. Remember in Bridgerton, the older brother was with a performer, and they were getting together and stuff, but she's not really like a part of those families. I'm pretty sure she was living on her own. She's been with other men. She's not really doing the courting thing, I mean. I don't know, it's so complicated, but I'm not really a historian in that area. And I don't know if I'm gonna like research all of that just so I can know more about it. But it seems different depending on how they're growing up and what your parents want from you and everything. And also, it really seems like such a businessy thing. especially in the Pride and Prejudice thing, where they're like marrying, or the mom is trying to marry off all of her daughters, but she's saying, oh, we could get this much per year, and I knew she was going to be useful for something, and all that stuff, and it's like, dang, you're really just kind of selling your daughters here, but I guess that's the whole point of marriage. It seems like a deal, like a property deal, which is terrible. No wonder, like Jane Austen, if you look her up, she had so much to say about things like that. And just kind of cool for that. Yeah. And she didn't get married her whole life because she pretty much just got into writing. She gave her whole life to creating stuff, which I think is so cool. And she did have a love, but she just didn't get married. Isn't that interesting? Interesting for that time, I mean. I want to watch more, but I also want to read it because all of that stuff is on the public domain. You could read it for free if you want to check out her books and everything like that. So old. You can read all of them. Okay, I'm going to save this sturgeon because we need to make caviar for this missing bundle. And we could do this, but if you notice, this is the silver wine. So I would need to get the casks and a basement or cellar or whatever just to make that. And I think that's a long ways from now. So I think I can do these two. I just need caviar and ancient fruit, which I could probably get this, make the little pond tomorrow. Let's try that tomorrow. And the ancient fruit. Let me see. I have some ancient fruit, but I don't know if it's a gold star yet. And I always forget to use fertilizer, but the longer you grow this, see, the quality will just go up. That's fine. All of this is ancient fruit here, so we've got a good chance. Can I fertilize it after? No, probably not, right? Oh well, too bad. Okay, let's put you back with your hay. I know they go there by themselves, but I like to bring them back. Did I pet you? I hope so. Okay, good night. Oh, jeez. I want to wake up. I want to go do stuff today. I don't know. How? How can I? How many kilometers did I ride on my bike yesterday? Let me see. $126 kilometers. It's crazy, man. The heck? The heck? What was I doing? Okay. So this is going to bring me back to what I was talking about. Should you kiss on the first date? Now this is different for everyone, right? It doesn't matter. There's no rules. Who cares? I know some people are like, you shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. If you're an adult, you can choose this for yourself, okay? You can decide. Also, watch out because people have mouth diseases. Did you know that? If you're not sure about how hygienic someone is, something to think about, okay? It's kind of nasty. You know, some people don't really brush their teeth that much. I do. I brush my teeth a lot. Like, I'm drinking iced coffee right now, and usually after this, I can't just go about my day. I've gotta brush my teeth. That's not the only thing that would keep mouth diseases away. Some people don't go to the dentist that often. As often as they should. Usually once every 6 months. Some people wait until they feel pain, and that could be like years and years and years and years and years and years. Then they go to the dentist, and the dentist is like, did you know you've got like some kind of infection that's going from your tooth to your brain? Because they didn't go to the dentist for that long. Now imagine kissing that person. Ew, that's so gross. You have to watch out. Some people don't take care of their mouths. But if you're sure that they do, okay, cool, go for it. If you don't care about that stuff, go for it. But also don't do it because this person is expecting a kiss from you. Only do it if it's the right timing or whatever. You feel it in the moment. Don't do it because you feel pressured to do that. That's what I want to emphasize. No one should ever pressure you to do anything. And if they are, it's not the right person for you, and they don't deserve a kissy poo. Okay? Okay? Don't just give them something they want because they want it. That's it. Also, I think... Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. Because why not? Okay, why the heck not? For some people, kissing is a really big deal, and for other people, kissing is not a big deal. So, like, Pride and Prejudice and Bridgerton, that's a gigantic deal. Because you're crossing a boundary right there. The kissing boundary. We drew a line in the sand, and there is a kissing boundary. Okay? And kissing is like a gigantic deal. If you're not dating, you're not together, you're not about to get married, why are you kissing? But it's different. It's different, right? Just saying. This is a good example because for some people, kissing is like a, oh, we kissed, you know. But for other people, it's like, yeah, so what? We kissed. Yeah, so we kissed. Doesn't mean that I want anything to do with you. Sounds evil, right? When I say it like that, but for some people, that's what it's like. For some people, they're just like, so what? We kissed. Yeah, right. I guess people like every weekend. Who cares? I give kisses out like a piece of gum. Do you need a piece of gum? I've got gum. I can just give you some gum. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. That's kissing for them. And that's okay. If that's kissing for you, that's kissing for you. But for some people, they're like, we kissed and that means something. That means a lot to me, actually. Because I just don't kiss everyone like that. So if I kiss someone, it means that I really like them. And I would hope that a kiss from them means the same thing. But it doesn't, right? Because it's different. No. Oh my gosh. I feel like we should be friends by now. Thanks. Ooh. She's not really into grapes. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Marn? You're welcome. She like grapes? For some reason, I think she doesn't. Okay. Ah. Yeah, it looks nice. Eat wealthy. Okay, bye. All right, I'm just gonna read a few things from Reddit while I'm riding around and looking for a Shion.
Shion.
Kissing someone isn't the same as having on a first date. If the moment is right and you really like the person, go for it. Yeah, I agree. And I wouldn't compare it to that either, but they are different levels. Life isn't so bad. At least I have frozen pizza and eggs. True? Can't go wrong with that. I want pizza right now. I want everything right now. I just don't want to go get it, and I don't want to cook it, so. It's impossible. It's impossible. I can't have it. Because I can't do it. If it feels natural to you and you want to kiss, go for it. But keep it short and sweet. Not a full-on make-out sesh. A quick kiss followed by a good night, see you next time, sets the tone. I kind of like that. If he pushes for more, that tells you something. He may not respect boundaries and could be acting out of desperation. At the same time, take a moment to reflect. What does easy girl mean to you? What does that label, why does that label worry you? And how do you want to be perceived? A decent guy won't expect anything more than what you're comfortable giving. He'll respect your pace and not test it. What? Was that here? Oh, will it make a guy think you're easy if you kiss at the end? Will he be expecting anything else if you do? Question mark, question mark? Oh, is that what we're talking about? Okay. This is weird too. Because first off, I don't think people should be worrying about like being an easy girl or easy guy or whatever. Cause I think this type of thing isn't fair. A lot of people don't think that guys are easy just because they do things like this all the time. But if a girl does something like a kiss or even making out, what the heck? That makes them easy? That's not fair, right? That's not fair. And who cares if they're expecting something more? It it's all about what you would give a guy and what you want to. If you do want to do something more, who cares? That's up to you. As long as you're being safe and as long as you're not feeling pressured, then who cares, right? But if you're doing it just because the expectation is there, then you kind of have to think about uh why is the other person doing that? And also, why are you doing it just because there's an expectation for you to do it? Okay, guys, do you remember your lines? Yes. Oh my gosh, Clint. Ready? Action! I thought we had something special. I guess I was wrong. I, uh, cut. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember my lines when her face is right in front of me like that. What? Oh, hey. Check out my new camera. Jojico is having a video advertisement competition. The prize is 10,000 gold. That's cool. Hey, I want you to be in the shot, okay? Just walk by Clint and Emily in the background while they're talking. It'll give the scene a little more authenticity. That's so funny. Okay, ready? Action! I thought we had something special. You said you wouldn't leave me for anything. I guess that was a lie. No, it's not like that. This is just something I have to do. It's very important to me. I've just gotta try new Joja Blue Cola. It's got 3 times the sorbitol for a thick, sweet blast, and it's cheaper than water. But isn't soda unhealthy? You promised me. Have no fear, my dear. The world-class science team at Joja headquarters have determined that Joja Blue does not cause a significant erosion of the stomach lining. So, you can drink it whenever you like, as much as you like. The real question is, when will you turn blue? Cut! That was perfect. That was. Thanks for the help. Clint? Is he turning blue? Oh. Where's... who do we need? Sebastian? Oh, it's Leah's birthday. That's right. Okay. What do we have in our pockets? Leah's birthday. Oh, we should make goatees. Dang it. I think she likes this other stuff here. I just don't know where she hangs out. Is she in here? Ah, of course. Another cutscene. Wow, we have a lot. Cal, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Look at her face. This is actually a good shot for her. She's cute here. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Granny! Whoa, sorry. Just looking at her plays. So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. That was my ex. I think her house is so cute. Really nice. It's tiny, but that's all she really needs, right? She's always going out too. She's always going to the saloon, or she's always at the beach or something. She doesn't really need that much in her place. She's really cozy. She's got her fire. She's got the bookcase. Really nice. Little sitting area. She's got plants everywhere. I guess I'd better tell you a little about it. Are her eyes purple? I never noticed that. What? I didn't know her eyes were purple. Okay. We had an apartment together back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. She was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine. Something with a lot of money in it. What? Like parents? I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life. You know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Granny. I had to leave. So I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. selfish of me, Granny? No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? I think it's selfish of that ex to tell you to do something that you don't want to do. And by the way, if someone wants a more stable life and to make more money or something, they should do it. Why are they trying to make you change your dreams and what you want to do for a stable life? And I get it, you guys can be together, but they can't make you do all that stuff. No, and your ex sounds like an idiot. No, but you would have been better off staying in the city. No. Yeah, a little. Yeah, but it's natural to care about yourself first. This one? But we're gonna go this one. How to be done. You're right. I just wouldn't have been happy back there. It was better for both of us to end an unsustainable relationship while we were still young and flexible. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I thought we already did the art show. We already had it in town. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. We already had the art show. This is weird. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, Granny. Also, break up with someone even if you aren't young and flexible. Even if you're old and not flexible at all. Break up if you feel like you need to. Oh, we're at 10:10. It gets pretty cold in my little cabin. Today's your birthday. What can we give you? Do you like Star Drop tea? Hey, thanks a bunch, Granny. This makes my birthday feel special. That's great. I just snuggle up under a huge blanket and I'm okay. Yeah, it's so hard to get out of bed when it's winter time. So hard to get out of bed. Okay, let's find another thing about dating. Ex be hitting me up and I don't know why. Okay, what do you normally like to do when you break up with someone? Do you think that you should break up with someone and never, ever, 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 ever talk to them again because it is over? And it's over for a reason. Do you like grapes? Eat them! That's what you're supposed to do. Oh wait, we can give a gift to Demetrius while we're here. Yep. Oh! Hey! We're at 10 now. But where is she? Where's Robin? Okay, I can't do the surgeon thing then. But I would like to know how much wood and stuff I need. I was so close to screaming at Mom for throwing away my old comic collection, but something stopped me. We already talked about this. Also, you're living here, so that stuff's gonna happen. Yeah. Here. What? Oh, 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 oh. Are we at 10:10? We are! Yes! And Penny. Okay, Penny. I want to get to 10:10, but... Gosh darn, let me through! Okay, I think we should get something special, like an emerald that she loves. So we can reach 10:10. Who else? Alex, maybe? Penny, Gus, Evelyn. There's so many people we can reach that with right now. But I want some cutscenes, so I'm just gonna get this emerald and go. Maybe do some fishing, because I want to make some money today. Beep, beep, I think whenever you break up with someone, that should be the end of it. even if you guys are like friends or whatever, that's fine. That's cool. And sometimes, okay, wait, hold on. This is actually different. Depends. Oh, that's right. I forgot I even gave her something. Okay, never mind. I think for some people, they were friends at first, and then they tried dating, and they just realized they were better as friends, so they want to go back to being friends. That's fine. That's okay. I think you can do it. I think you can go back to being friends. But I think for the people who were not friends and then they wanted to be friends after, and it seems like there's still so much that they had to take care of, that their relationship just ended and stuff. I don't think you guys should be friends. I think it's over. I don't think you guys were ever meant to be friends. I think if you guys go no contact and later on in life you're wanting to be friends, like after you met up, after like 10 years or something, that's like a whole new person, hopefully. And yeah, you can be friends. That's fine. I think once it's over, it's over. When it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. And when you go, I know never ends. It never ends. All things I used to say, all things that got in the way. All words that got in the way? I don't know. Ooh, do you like coffee? Okay. I think the TV shows have gone out the window. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. What? Who's that? Alex, what are you doing here? That's good. I like that he's pretty much the only one that asks if I want to hang out. Everyone else is like, now that we're dating, we don't have to talk. Or, oh, it's so good to see you. So funny. I could be wrong, though. I could just remember that from him only. Oh, I could have given him a cactus. He likes that. You're welcome. What? Ugh. Stop bringing her up. 40 copper ores. Ah, you see? So if I accept this now, it's already 7 p.m. Ah, what the heck? Let's do it. Just gotta empty my pockets, and then we can go to the mines. Why not? 7 p.m.? Let's do it. Late night mine run. Okay. We gotta hurry. Don't need that. We can sell this, because why not? Who the heck cares? And when you go... Oh no, it's stuck in my head. No! Okay, let's go to the mines. Yeah. How many do we need? 40? I think it's perfect. Good level. Can we move faster? Using the hammer. Oh yeah, that's right. What am I wearing again? The explosion one. The navel ring. Yes. That's right. I forgot. That's cool. That's a good ring. See how I'm just used to using the sword no matter what? Even though this hammer is so good. Let's try another level. There's no copper anywhere. Ah, here we go. Yay! What profession do I have that gives me this? There's one that you can choose when they offer you 2 directions to go in, and it doubles your ores and stuff. Definitely go for that one, because if you're into mining like me, it's really good for you. And look at how much I get every single time. We're almost there. We're almost to 40. I feel like there used to be more music here in the mines. Did they change that? Like, did they take away the amount of times music would play in the mines? How do you normally break up with people? I think the best way to break up, as long as things aren't like violent, of course. Watch out. Watch out, baby boy, baby. As long as things aren't violent, you definitely break up in person. And I think that's also the best way to break up, is to do it face to face, as long as you don't feel like there's a threat to being hurt or anything. Did I do that with my pickaxe? That's cool. I didn't know you could take him out so easily like that. So many options with this napalm thing. It's amazing. I don't know. Are people nowadays breaking up more through texts? Oh, there we go. I feel like every level should... I should have just... what am I doing? Only looking for the copper. That's it. Get your copper here. There we go. What level is this? 16? It's the same one from last time. Oh, we got him. Wow, I love this ring. All right, let's get out of here. And then tomorrow, don't let me forget, we've got to show these ores to Clint. Oh my gosh. There's something wrong with my body. My hands are falling asleep right now. I think if you are riding your bike weird and you're putting too much pressure on your wrists, you're going to feel it like this, like they're falling asleep or they're numb or tingling. I think that means I shouldn't be having my wrist like this. I didn't really talk about all of this stuff, but I did want to bring up this one. It says, flowers? Creepy or not? I've M28, been on a couple of dates with a girl, F28. Both times I've walked her home. We don't talk much between dates. I'm interested and like to think she is too. Time will tell. Obviously, I'm playing it cool, but I'm also considering buying flowers to leave at her door while she's at work. Don't! I think it will be a nice surprise to come home after a long day, but I'm concerned it could be construed as creepy. I don't want to overstep any boundaries. Thoughts? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Don't do that. It's only been, what did he say, 2? Oh, a couple of dates. That could be 2. Don't do that, especially at her house. You guys don't talk a lot in between. Time will tell, you say, so you're not even sure about it. Just don't do that. And if you really want to leave flowers, just wait. Just wait. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think bring her flowers on the next date. Wouldn't that make more sense? Here's a comment. It says, you can get her flowers. You can give her flowers. You can send her flowers. Walking her home twice probably doesn't mean show up around your house uninvited yet. Exactly. Okay, we're going to end it with that. And I can't. My wrists just in this position are too too, I don't know, strained. This is crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you watch this, it was really fun. I think I figured out streaming because I didn't have any problems this entire time. Nothing is loading, nothing is buffering. We're doing great. So I figured it out. Let's go.